I'm speaking to you now from inside the blanket fort that is built inside my bedroom. It's my secret place. Nobody else can get in. It's my place to be quiet, my place to read. I have so many things that I need that nobody else, I don't need anybody else. I'm safe in here. Look, I have this great book that I'm reading. And I have an apple. I have cheese. I have a cup for drinking out of. I have trail mix with healthy things in it. I have Christmas lights set up. I have all kinds of blankets that will keep me safe. I have pillows. I can take a nap. What else? If there's an emergency, I have a whistle. I also have a compass so I know where I am. And I also have a walkie-talkie. So if I want to check with a friend and talk to them, I can. I have this awesome lantern so I won't be in the dark. And I'll be safe and I'll feel safe. Did you ever build a blanket fort when you were a kid in your bedroom or maybe in the living room if your parents would allow you to do that? Did you ever have a tree fort? A tree fort's great too, except that you're kind of out in the open and protected. This is safe. Could be like a tent, but if you're out in the woods, could be scary. What if you got to put up a tent in your own living room? What if your parents were that cool and you got away with it? That's awesome. Blanket forts are great because they're cozy and they're safe. And you can decorate them and they're cool. And you can wear your pajamas. And it can feel a little crowded. I'm having to hunch over to sit in here. And, you know, I've held this together with tucking corners of the blankets into drawers and clothespins and things like that. It's not going to last, but it's not meant to last. Here in Austin, we are now on a just stay where you are order. We're not supposed to be close to people physically. We're not supposed to be out interacting with people in the public and touching things that other people have touched. It can feel really scary. So a lot of us feel like we're now entombed or stuck or trapped inside our houses, our apartments, and that can feel kind of crappy and scary and lonely. I get it. I totally get it. Two thoughts, one of which is a blanket fort is not meant to last forever, and neither is this regulation about not getting out and about, not working. It's not supposed to last forever, and it won't. This thing is not climate controlled. I'm burning up in here. I'm having a stoop over, like I said. Eventually I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. Eventually I'm going to have to get out of here. It doesn't feel good to feel trapped and lonely. But remember, I have the ability to contact other people. Maybe you have your cell phone, maybe you have the internet. You could do Skype, you could do Zoom, you could do FaceTime, you could do whatever. You can mail a card. You can talk to your neighbors, even if it's out the window, even if it's walking down the sidewalk and keeping a distance. I think that it's making me more conscious about checking in with people I haven't talked to in a long time. And I think too that being in this enclosed space is making me pay attention to what I do with my day and what I do with my energy. Jesus said, when you want to be close to God, go into your prayer closet, and the word can be translated as either an actual closet, a small place in the interior of your house, or a place interior in here, and that's where you'll find God. You won't find God out in the open where everybody's praying and everybody's making noise. And I know there's a lot of cool things on Facebook and Instagram and whatever else right now. There's a lot of cool things on the Journey page and lots of other good pages. But the place to go is not out. The place to go is in. Gethsemane means olive press. And the symbolism of Jesus going to Gethsemane, the garden, across the Kidron Valley from where he was going to be arrested and later in the night and executed the next day. The idea of the olive press is it's a big open stone disc, and they put the olives that they were harvesting from the olive trees in the big trench, and then they would put gigantic pieces of wood on top of the grapes. The trench, the disc had little channels in it, and they'd put buckets or dishes by the channels, and then you put people or stones on top of the boards, and the olive juice is pressed out. The symbolism of Jesus going to pray there in that quiet place and having what's inside of him, his fear and his hope, pressed out where he could look at it and be clear before he went to do his final work. That symbolism is powerful. This is like a blanket fort this time that we're in, because we're cooped up, and on the one hand it's kind of nice to be cocooning and not going to work, and on the other hand it's scary not going to work, not being around other people, not being able to get out. But it's also like an olive press. It's like Gethsemane, where what's in here is coming out. Don't be scared of what's coming out, what's coming into your awareness around what you're feeling or thinking. It's just an olive press. It's just a way of seeing more clearly what you've been carrying around all the time. And maybe also to be aware of which supplies you're carrying are actually helpful and which ones you don't need. We love you. Journey in Perfect Faith Community loves you wherever you are. As Cinderella says, have courage, be kind. Love you. Bye.